again, I think. Yep, now we're live.
Just check this off.
I like how you started, or like you waited till we started to do that.
Did I? Oh, my bad.
Sorry about the break. I had a thing I forgot about. But we're back now, and I have a different shirt on. So we left off. You grappled the Raven, basically, right? And Glimmer made the deck save of her life to prevent.
Yeah.
As far as you know, to prevent Mary from summoning an entity that the Raven called Mommy. So.
I'll grab the bird.
Yeah, you're already holding it.
I'm holding it, keeping it. I was like, dude, what are you doing, man?
He can't respond.
I know, yeah, because I'm holding his beak. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying it just in general. We're not trying to hurt you.
The bird is wiggling desperately in your hands, trying to get free, but I mean, it can't. So, I'm just, but it is. It's trying.
Fair enough. All right.
He has a minus 13 to grapple, so he's trying in vain.
What do we do then? I'm looking around.
I mean, Twilight can focus again now that you've got the bird.
All right.
Shield's back up. Glimmer lets go of Mary's mouth.
So what are we gonna do then?
Well, it seems like it might be dangerous to leave them to their own devices. Or at the very least, we need to take care of the bird, I think.
I mean, we could just tie his beak up, and then you can fly. No, I'm good.
She would be able to deliver touch spells through him still.
True. I don't know. You guys come up with something. I'm very lazy. Because I have no idea what to do.
I mean,
they're supposed to be the smart ones here.
Yeah. Luna says, well, I mean, we always have the mirror prisons, but it seems a bit extreme.
Yeah. Is there any way to put them in give them a room? But then, like, stop magic in that room?
The mirrors would do that.
Is there any way to make the mirror more homely?
Unfortunately, no. Luna says they were designed to be prisons.
Well, I do not know. You guys are powerful. Come up with something.
I mean, they can come up with temporary stuff, but I don't think any of them have any spells that would be permanent that would solve the problem. Raven could polymorph it for a little while.
Okay, I'm gonna loosen the bird's mouth so he can speak. I'm still holding him. I'm like, dude, why are you trying to do that? I'm not trying to hurt you or anything.
I need to look something up. So you let go of his beak, yeah?
Yeah. I'm still holding him like that. I just like loosened his mouth, so if he does something like that, something like bad, I can just go and close it again.
I do need to know if this spell requires. You open his beak, and he says the word gate, but nothing happens.
Dude, what are you trying to pull here?
He looks angry.
Why, dude? Listen, we've done nothing to hurt you or do any harm to you. Why are you trying to do this? You were chill earlier.
He's what did he say? You were trying to kill Tom.
We're trying to stop him from killing everyone.
He says you are confused.
I think you're the one who's confused here, mate.
He shakes his head.
Go on then, explain.
Tom will save us all.
From what?
From the monster.
What monster? The demigod?
Is that what it is?
He's working with the demigod.
He laughs.
You are joking, right? You think he's not working? Mate, you've been misguided.
He says, you're blind.
I met the demigod. Yeah, man. Why do you believe Tom so much?
Trying to think of how he would respond to you. It makes no difference to me, but for you, and he looks over to Mary and he says, Tom will save you.
From what?
From the evil.
He is the evil.
The Raven just
I say to him, he raised her to kill people and
exactly.
kill people to make them her friends. That's not how the world works. Why do you think that's saving? That's not helping. That's killing a bunch of people. She could have lived a much happier life, playing in the fields.
She will become our immortal savior.
Dude, you're loony, mate. Savior from what? There's no monster. And if there is one, Tom's probably working for
Says
him.
the great evil.
What great evil?
You said he was a demigod.
Tom's working with the demigod. You do know that, right?
How do he answer you?
We spoke to him. How do you not know this? Oh, I know why. Because Tom lied to you.
I'm trying to think of how I would answer you. You only see the surface.
No, I see everything, mate. You see nothing. You've been surrounded by lies your whole life.
Just shakes his head again.
If you don't want to compromise, mate, you can just be silenced. We're not gonna kill you. We're just gonna tie up your beak so you don't make spells and stuff like that.
As soon as you say that, he says the words, "In prison." Nothing happens.
You can't. That's not gonna work, mate.
He just looked angry. He knows it's not gonna work. He's just gonna keep trying.
I cover his mouth again.
Okay.
Right. So what do you guys want to do? These guys have been probably brainwashed to believe that Tom is some sort of savior. Any opinions?
I don't know. I mean, we could wipe their memories, but it seems a bit extreme as well.
Yeah. I have no idea what to do with them. So no one has an idea of what to do. I mean, is that what I'm understanding?
You looked through all of Mary's possessions, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'm just thinking about something. I'll think about that while I look through their spells. I don't think any of them have any spells that can really help you in this particular situation. Oh, Trixie says, well, actually, while I was keeping that guy busy, I was also reading about new spells. I did learn one spell that might help. It's called Demiplane. It's not much better than the mirror solution, though.
Yeah.
Basically, I would create a demiplane that, and then I would trap them inside of it. But I would get to control what it was like. I think.
I guess that's slightly better.
Let me look up the demiplane spell because I'm not 100% sure how it works. Also, I don't know if magic would work inside of it.
That is also good. Hey, Bird, which one would you prefer? Mirror room or other dimension? I loosen his mouth.
Oh, they would only be there for an hour.
Oh, okay, maybe not then.
I think.
That's dumb.
Oh, no, never mind. The door to the plane is there for up to an hour, but they're there permanently.
So she can open the door for an hour, like a day, or how often?
I'm still reading this spell.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess technically it wouldn't matter if they could well, if they had teleportation spells, it would matter. Do they have teleportation spells? I think they do. Doesn't say that you can't control what the plane looks like, or like what it is. I would say that you could do this.
Cool. So what does the bird say?
The bird says when you let go of its beak, it says be cursed. Doesn't work.
Dude, stop, man. Jeez. You think we're the bad guys? You're the one trying to curse us.
It says you will doom humanity.
You're doing it by being dicks. Well, she's being alright, actually. She's quite nice. You just need to calm down. Wait, so, let me ask you a question. If you think Tom's right, how come Tom hasn't told the world about this whole impending doom and savior thing?
Say it one more time.
If you tell me one thing, if Tom told you that she's the savior of the darkness and is our immortal god, how come he hasn't told the world about this? It's such a huge pressing issue. How come he's only kept it to you, or has he told other people?
He is working in secret.
Oh yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Secret to save the world? Instead of telling the people and telling them, yeah, this evil's coming. Just be wary, okay?
The bird shakes his head and he says, he is a double agent, fool.
Sure he is. There's no way that guy is a double agent. Believe what you want, though. I mean, how long have you known Tom? In the same amount as her? Same amount as Mary?
He tries to curse you again, he says. Babble!
Dude, you're such a dick. You're trying to save the world and you're trying to kill us. Yeah, that's going to do a lot of saving the world, isn't it?
You would know, none of these are deadly curses. They're not good, but none of them would kill you.
Yeah, you're trying to harm other people to save the world. Righteous cause.
The many outweigh the few.
Wow, that's not a bad guy way of looking at things.
That's what he says.
I cover his mouth again. Hey Mary, how you doing? I have no idea what to do, by the way. I have no idea where to put them. Because I don't want to put them in the mirror world, because then that's kind of treating them like criminals, and that's never going to get them on our side if we chuck them in prison.
Yeah, you could have Trixie form a demi-plane that she could shape however she wanted, and they wouldn't be able to leave.
Can we go into it any time?
If she casts the spell, she only has one spell slot of that level, so she would only be able to
so
cast
once
it.
per day.
Yeah.
Sure. So would you guys like... Mary, how does demi-plane sound like?
What's a demi-plane?
It's a place where anything can happen. I don't know. Trixie, what's a demi-plane?
It's another plane of existence. You've been to different planes of existence.
Yep, that one. That's it.
You've been to different planes of existence, Graham.
Shut up! Alright, you can have your own house? What would you want the world to look like if you could have your own plane of existence?
Mary says, you're making Dusty angry, and she looks a bit concerned.
Dusty's always angry.
You're a ranger, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, rangers are very outdoorsy people. You know that if somebody gets to be... If somebody gets a good enough connection with their familiar, in D&D, they can have an empathetic link with them where they can feel the same things they feel.
Yeah. I was like, oh, so you guys got an empathetic link then? That's quite nice. You don't see that every day. Empathetic link. I loosened, got the bird's mouth.
Okay.
So you have known each other a while then?
Yes.
Then how come you're so persistent on this? What evidence do you have that what Tom's been saying is true? How do you know he's been raising her a lie, as like telling her a lie just for someone to work for his cause?
The evil does not know of her.
How do you know the evil exists?
I have only heard of it, he says.
So he's just been telling you from word of mouth, no facts.
I have heard from others.
From like who?
The other members of his army. You saw them.
That he killed and were dead bodies for her to play with.
before he killed them, they would have been an army against the people.
Wait, what? He was training an army.
You killed our army.
Oh, we didn't kill the army. So you're saying he got a load of people to fight for the army, but then killed him so he could have an army of the dead?
To fight the evil, yes.
That is a terrible, terrible thing to do.
He made sure only the worst would join, or the most powerful.
What a douche. That is not good. He killed a load of innocent people.
They were... He laughs, he says, no, none of them were innocent.
How do you know?
They were thieves and murderers and robbers.
Doesn't give him a right to kill him, though.
What does the Raven say?
Were they killed against their will, though?
Of course.
Wow. Savior. Killer of men.
Savior.
Yet he kills his own people. Ooh. Man, what a trustful guy. Keeps cities at ransom. That sounds like a wonderful fellow.
Touch of idiocy. Damn.
Dude, just stop, man. It's not... Just stop. That's embarrassing now.
You never know when the pink one will drop focus.
Who's the pink one?
Twilight.
She's pink?
She's like a purplish pink.
Alright. Dude, it's not. I know it's not going to take a night to convince you that what he's been saying is a lie. Wait, does anyone have any evidence what he's saying is a lie? This whole darkness thing.
I don't know. I mean, they were dead when we got there, but that doesn't really mean much.
I mean, they were killed against their will.
You said they were.
Yeah. So you're trusting a guy that would kill just people against their will?
You're asking the bird?
Yeah.
It says, oh, they deserved it.
Yeah, that's no, mate. That's not helping your case. Now you're just murderers. You're as bad as them.
It says he was doing this to save all of humankind.
Sure he was. That's why there's a place in the middle of nowhere, which is the barren wasteland. And he lives there, where there's no laws. So he can kill people.
Exactly, we're better.
You are really deluded. Alright, do you know, Trixie, you guys talk to her about explaining how that dimension thing works so she can go in there.
That one wouldn't have worked even if the magic barrier was up, by the way.
So I tell the others to explain to what's-her-face, Mary, about the dimension thing and what her world would want to be like.
Okay, they do their best.
Okay, and we're like, get her ready. Think of it as a holiday.
Bird says, you are making a mistake.
You made the mistake, mate, when you killed all those people. And you're working with Tom.
Nothing.
Tom's the bad guy, mate.
History will tell.
It shall. And is the thing ready yet?
Oh, I thought you were asking them to explain how it worked to her.
Yeah, explain to her how it worked, and then...
It only takes 6 seconds to cast.
Yeah, no, it's just saying... Have you explained it, and then we can put her in. Put them both in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she can do it whenever.
Alright, Does she understand?
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get her to understand anything fully yet.
Yeah. Okay. Did she explain what a world would want to be like? What she want in it?
Yeah, she can do that.
Okay.
It's probably not what you were expecting, but
It's probably going to be super dark, isn't it?
yeah.
Just make it not super dark, just like happy stuff, like with the bears and stuff like that.
Real quick, roll a charisma check, just straight up charisma check.
Straight up charisma. It's 16.
16.
I don't get any pluses for charisma, right? No. If this was the other session, I'd be like, it'd be like 20 something.
Oh well, yeah, because you're a bard in the other session.
Yeah.
Piece by piece, day by day.
Did you take her spider necklace or did you leave it on there?
I think I took it.
You did take her spider necklace? Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. Trixie summons this door to this demi-plane on the wall of the castle and opens it, and it's quite the sight. It's a sort of mix of like happy like thoughts, like rainbows and like stuffed animals and cute animals, but also like half the stuff in it is like a living dead sort of thing. And, like there's like a river of blood. It's literally raining maggots.
Can it be? Can it be
fucked up looking?
Can it look like blood, but it's actually Kool-Aid?
I mean, yeah.
And instead of raining actual maggots, it's like gummy maggots.
Well, she was gonna eat those.
What, the normal?
Yes.
That's fucking gross.
Well, she was from the Underdark.
Fine, it rains maggots.
It's her fantasy.
Fine. Alright. I'm just trying to make it, like, not be so violent, if you get what I mean.
She doesn't know. Trixie says, I tried to make it so magic won't work in there. I'm not 100% sure it'll work, because this is the first time I've ever used this spell, but it should work.
That is not as confident I was expecting it to be.
I mean, I am very great and powerful, but, you know, I don't want to doom the world or anything. I want to be at least a little honest here.
Okay, should we put someone in? Does anyone want to volunteer to go in there with her for the night?
Upon seeing the sight, you do not see many volunteers.
I mean, like, you could just build a separate house in there.
She's already cast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Would anyone volunteer? I don't think anybody would, honestly. I don't think any of them would.
I don't want to go in there. I want to go back to my house.
Yeah. Hey, Andre, how's it going, man?
So do you reckon it will just stop magic? Because
I think so.
Is that you saying that, or is that Trixie saying that?
That's Trixie.
What percentage do you reckon?
Well, I mean, one of us could go in there and test it.
Oh yeah, someone go in there test magic.
I mean, the door lasts for an hour.
Someone go in there and test it.
Alright. Twilight walks in and she casts a cantrip. It starts to work, but then it doesn't.
Okay, that's a good sign. Alright.
Like, you see it,
enjoy.
Like, you see the beginning of, like, a thing appear in her hand. Not quite sure what it is yet, because she hasn't formed it yet, and then it just disappears.
Alright. We'll come get you tomorrow. Have a nice field trip.
Alright, you said you got a 16 on your charisma check, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. As she walks through the door, she says, okay. Oh, don't look at the back of my necklace.
What did she say? Don't look at the back.
Yeah.
Alright, I won't. Okay, I won't. Don't worry. Have a good day.
What do you do with the bird?
The bird going with her. Wait. Yeah. Oh, so I'm gonna open. The field's still up, right? The magic field.
Yeah.
Well, over this map.
Yeah. I said Twilight. She wouldn't have done it because she was focusing on the field. Actually, no. She would have had to drop the field for Trixie to cast her spell. Huh.
Oh, wait. You can open the door just where the door frame is. Is that just outside the room? So can the door go just outside?
I mean, she's casting. I said it's over the room. This field is over the whole castle.
Oh, why is it over the whole castle? Why is it over the whole castle?
Because the Raven has a very high speed. She didn't want it to get away and cast a spell.
Okay. I mean, I'm holding its mouth. She's. I'm gonna say she walks in.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, in that case, yeah.
Okay, she's in. And the bird goes in as well, I assume. Before the bird goes in, I'm gonna be like, okay, mate, before I put you in there, at least think about the legitimacies of what Tom said to you over the years. Because I promise you, he's not the guy you think he is. And I'm like, alright. And I put him in the world, and then we can close. See ya!
Technically, he would try to cast a spell on you. But, because he can only cast spells through Mary, Mary is technically the one who casts them, she just does it through him.
Yeah.
It would not work.
Hey, fuck you, dude. Does he listen to what I say, though?
You're not sure.
Alright, I put him in the dimension.
Okay. I mean, yeah, he goes in willingly, because he wants to be with Mary.
Alright.
He does try to cast a spell on you before it goes in, it just doesn't work.
Alright, close and put him in, and then like, see you tomorrow.
Mary looks happy.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Alright.
It's about midnight at this point.
We shut the gate.
Okay.
As
soon as you shut the door, it disappears from existence.
Okay.
Trixie says, I cannot do that again for at least until after I sleep.
That's fine. Well, that was a whole mess.
That could have gone worse.
Yeah.
Twilight says, Twilight, by the way, just drenched in sweat. She looks exhausted from keeping up that barrier.
Who is, sorry?
Twilight.
Alright.
And she says, Did he try to cast the gate spell at one point?
Yeah, why?
She says, I, just learned that spell. And
that's a good sign.
And I'm, I mean, I don't mean to be, I don't mean to brag or be arrogant, but I am probably, the most advanced magic user in the continent at the moment.
Well, she has been trained since she was a baby.
I've been training since I was about 4, she says.
Well, she's got a couple years on you then.
Yeah.
How old is was it Twilight?
You're not sure. She doesn't. You actually no, you do know this because you had learned this before, but she doesn't look much older than you. If anything, she looks a little younger than you. But you know that being an alicorn, she does not age. So
I don't age.
Technically, she is immortal. She can still be killed, but she can't be killed by old age.
Okay. Okay, I guess we've got to find Tom again, just so we know where he is. Could you talk to the divine gods and whatever your things are? and try and find out where he is.
Let me look up the divination spells real quick. Because I'm sure there's a good divination spell for this.
I could really use some fish and chips right now.
Trying to think of what the best divination spell for her to use would be. Yeah, I think scrying would be the best way to go. She says, do you have anything of Tom's I could use to locate him?
Do I?
Yes.
Yeah, we've done that before. We've done it before.
Before you used a different spell where you asked questions. This specific one is one called scrying, where it's a better spell, but it's also harder to do successfully.
Yeah, do I have anything of Tom's?
Do you? I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you have anything on your in your inventory?
I need to open it up. Okay.
Where is her necklace, by the way? Just so I know.
Oh,
also, as soon as the door closes to the demiplane, Luna says, well, actually, she goes over to the guard who brought the stuffed animal over, and you see that she's scolding him about something, but you don't know what.
Okay. That's a bit weird. What was I doing again? Oh, Tom's. Something of Tom's. I think I have Tom's badge. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think you do.
Maybe not.
I'm almost 100% sure that is false.
Yeah, I don't think I do. Does the amulet count as Tom's, or does that count as mine now?
That does count as Tom's.
Alright, I guess that works.
Okay. I do need to look up a thing. Okay. He doesn't want to be found. I'm going through... There's a long laundry list of conditions for this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know the target well. You have met him. You have heard of the target. So that's good. You know his likeness. You have a possession.
Oh, something smells good.
Oh, sorry?
That's -11. Okay. So the way this works, Tom gets to make a saving throw, but he has a -11.
I have to make a saving throw.
No, Tom does, because he doesn't want to be found.
Oh.
What kind of saving throw is it? Oh, before Luna casts this, by the way, she looks to you and she says, "This is my most useful, most powerful spell, but there's a chance it won't work. And if he isn't on the same plane of existence of us, it definitely won't work.
Mm-hmm.
But it is the best spell I have for doing this."
Go for it.
Okay, so he makes a wisdom saving throw, which I'm pretty sure he's really, really good at. Well, okay, well, he has to roll a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Or something else, which I can't explain yet. Which will be important.
Okay.
Did not roll a natural 20. However, there is another spell, which is also good, which I need to look up.
Riot Games says, hey, hey.
Oh, hey Riot, how's it going? Long time no see. Okay. I'm going to give him, because he knew you were going to use divination to find him, I am going to give him...
How do you know?
Because that's how you found him the last time.
No, it wasn't. We used questions.
Yeah, through a divination spell.
Oh, is that a divination spell? Oh, my bad.
He would likely seek out a way to prevent this. I'm giving him a 15% chance of success. So I roll a 15 or less on a D100. Then this doesn't work. Whoops. I rolled a 68. So, I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, right? How are you doing, Alex?
What? I'm alright.
I've been
I'm
getting
doing
into
fine.
Stardew Valley lately. Put in 70 hours in a week.
Fucking such a good game, man.
I can't stop. I can't stop. It's too good.
Yeah, that's what happened when I got it. I suppose you're only playing it now. It's been out for a year, over a year now.
I know, and I've had it for so long. Oh, hey, Daniel. How's it going, man?
I've only got 124 hours in it.
I do remember you.
Oh,
did.
look up. I feel like I got more than that, by the way.
Okay. So, the spell does work. Basically, Luna is currently looking into a crystal ball.
Mm-hmm.
And, as she begins to channel this spell, and it begins to work, you see it's full of this sort of green mist. But as she channels it and focuses, and especially focuses on your amulet, it begins to form a picture inside of it, and you can see very clearly, just perfectly vivid. You can see Tom, but it's as if you are looking at him through some sort of device that he doesn't seem to notice. And
Do I know where that is?
you're not sure where he is. You can tell he is in woods somewhere. You know for sure he is on the same plane of existence as you. 100%, because if he wasn't, this wouldn't have worked. This spell lasts for 10 minutes. He doesn't do anything extraordinary in these 10 minutes, except at the very tail end of the spell, you see him. He is in the woods at the moment, and you see he spends like the first 9 minutes of the spell looking around, checking to make sure he's alone. And once he has convinced himself that he is alone, you see this tiefling man that you've seen many, many times before suddenly take a deep breath of relief, and as he does, his form changes, and he looks very, very different.
Wait, so Tom is someone else?
And as he does this, he now looks like this. He is a tiger man, basically.
Oh.
Dressed in very fine robes.
Wait, so Tom can shapeshift? Oh wait, you shown the camera.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I'm gonna say.
A humanoid with the head of a tiger and the hands of a tiger.
What the fuck?
Also, his hands, the palms are on the back of his hands. It's very strange. You've never seen a creature like this before, ever.
Okay.
Or even heard of one.
What the fuck? So what is he doing?
That's all you see. That it cuts out at that point. The spell only lasts 10 minutes.
Tom is apparently a tiger man.
Luna says, oh, is that not what tieflings are?
What?
She got a natural 1 on her intelligence check.
No, not what? Okay.
You're doing good. You got a little too drunk last night.
He shapeshifts into a bloke with fine robes and a tiger for a head. He's a tiger man in fine robes.
Wow. Wow, guys, not great intelligence. You can make an intelligence check too, but I'll tell you right now, it's pretty damn high.
Yeah, that probably didn't work. 12 plus 1.
Nope.
13. So no one gets it.
Yeah.
Really?
Even Twilight, no idea. She has a +7 to intelligence, by the way.
Are you sure you don't know?
Oh, you know what? Glimmer has the lucky feat now. She will roll again. Nope. Still no.
Oh my god.
I did not roll above a 6.
Thanks, man. That really helps my position right now.
I mean, the castle has a library. You could try to find.
Alright, guys. Let's go find out. Let's go find out what this guy is.
Ooh, actually, I'm gonna give RD a chance for knowing this too, because that would make sense. Surprisingly. Wow, nope. Nobody. Orion could check. He might know.
He can't speak though.
No, but he could still know.
Alright.
You do have somebody with you who can talk to animals.
You rolled a 3.
Nope, he has no idea.
Alright, let's go read books and find out what it is.
Alright, you do that?
No, I don't do that. They do that.
Oh, so you're saying that to them, not with them. Like,
I don't fucking read books.
It's more of a command than a suggestion.
Alright, okay, you guys go read books, find out what Tom is. I'm gonna do something else, which I'll tell you about later.
Who are you telling to do this?
I don't know, Twilight and that. Twilight, guys. Find out what Tom is. I gave him the description. Go find out.
Okay. Yeah.
Reconvene in a few hours.
It's
Here.
like midnight.
Unless you guys want to do this tomorrow.
Twilight says she'd be fine doing it tonight.
Alright. You're gonna be up all night then?
She's pulled many, many, many all-nighters.
Alright.
She's read, like, at least half the library.
And she still doesn't know what it is.
It's a very rare creature, apparently.
Okay, alright. Reconvene in the morning. 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I head out. I'm like, alright, I'm going to bed.
Alright. Yeah, you do that.
I go to my house.
Okay. Everybody but Twilight gets their spell slots and everything back.
Okay. Am I the only one sleeping at my house?
Did you want anybody else to join you?
I mean, like, it's got enough rooms.
I mean, you can invite somebody else there.
Alright, I'm just gonna be like, feel free to come to my house if you want a bed, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to sleep here.
Raven will join you. RD would join you
Ooh, sweet, party on, party on, Wayne, party on, guy.
too. The rest of them will probably stay in the palace.
Alright, head back, get some kit,
What does that mean?
sleep. You don't know what kit means?
No.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, yeah, what do you do? You sleep once you wake up.
Make breakfast.
Okay. Mark off your gold for the day.
Yeah.
It's actually much more now because you're higher level.
What?
That's how it works.
So, what? I thought we did this after I leveled up, though.
That's the trouble with alcoholism.
Oh, fine. What is it now?
It's 5 gold times your level every day. So that's 5.
No, because remember we lowered it, so it's not the actual same.
No, that's what it was.
No, because remember I was like, it was because I got it at 35 gold at the moment, even though it should have been a lot higher, because we compromised to get it to that point.
What did I say? Half your level?
I don't know, but it's
Well,
35.
It has to have been that because how else would it be 35? It's 5 times 7, so that would be 7. But that would be half your level since we did it at 14. So that would still be 8. So that's still 40 gold.
Okay.
So change the 35 to 40.
Yep, there you go. Alright, wake up, make a fry up. Go up to the shops, get some food, make a fry up for everyone. What? Yeah. And then head over, I guess.
Your house has a kitchen.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I'm making one. What?
I'm
What?
sorry. I was fixing some stuff on your character sheet. I wasn't 100% listening. So what do you do after you get food?
Head over. You like get everyone up,
Okay.
make them food, and then we head over.
Twilight is already up. You okay?
What? Me?
Nothing.
What did I do?
Oh, nothing. So you get to the palace, yeah?
What? I'm super
You're heading over to the palace, yeah?
Yeah.
To get everybody up? Okay. You get there. Twilight's already up when you get there.
Yeah.
She looks a bit tired, for sure. I mean, she's been up all night. But, she says, well, she, by the way, sitting behind, like, a mountain of books. She says, well, I spent all night reading. I found nothing.
You are joking, alright?
No, I've never found nothing before after looking this long. I have at least found something. She looks distraught.
Okay.
I gave her 2 d20s to see if she would find anything. She rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh man.
So, +7 intelligence does not help if you roll a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, that does not help. Thanks, Toast.
I can't help it if the dice are against you. They don't want you to know who he is.
Is there any other way to find out what he is?
You know he's a magic user.
No, I'm asking.
He's definitely a spellcaster.
I'm asking them.
I mean, I guess Trixie, RD, and Daring didn't make a check to see if they know, but they are at sort of a disadvantage here. Or no, Trixie and Daring and Raven were the ones. Nope, none of them know.
For fuck's sake. This is so annoying. Guess we got to spend the day researching then. Alright, Twilight, do you want to research somewhat, try and find some more books?
I'm very good at that.
And then research to find out what he is?
Okay.
Okay.
Reconvene. There's something I know nothing about.
Reconvene. Everyone.
That's my thing. That's like my one thing.
Alright. Meet up at lunch, I guess. Noon.
Oh, so it's just Twilight looking into this again. Yeah.
Chris just told me. Alright, feel free to say goodbye to everyone and then leave the group yourself. Yep, there I go. Might just say peace bitches and then leave.
So you say that to Twilight, yeah?
What? Meet up at 12. Research and meet up at 12, yeah.
Okay. At like 11:50, she can't. Where are you? What have you been doing this whole time?
I'm gonna find. Okay, I'm gonna go to Armorsmith and dupe my key. A few more times.
Okay. Okay, I was just thinking about whether or not it would be a magical key, but technically it's the lock that's magic, not the key. So,
okay,
a regular blacksmith should be able to do it.
All right, I get some keys. I get like 5 more made.
Okay, mark off like 100 gold.
Okay.
You are in the most expensive part of the country.
Oh, I want to upgrade my bow as well.
That will take some time. The keys can be done in like an hour.
Okay. I have where is my keys? Okay, I have to write down.
Is your shield
keys.
guardian? Are you still just telling him to guard your house?
Yeah, you can stay there, man.
Okay.
He's not causing a ruffle. He's chill. Wait, he doesn't have feelings, right?
No.
Cool. Yeah, you can just stay there. Alright, and I buy some cheap. I give one of my keys to Daring. How many rooms do I have? Let me check. 8 bedrooms. Fuck, that's a lot. So, them 2, so that's 1. I give 1 to Daring. Who else is there?
So you had 5 made, yeah? So you have 9 now.
Wait, I already given some away though.
Right. But I'm just saying, start at 0 and spread out 9.
Okay. 9.
Because it'll be easier to do that way anyway.
1 for Glimmer, 1 for Trixie, 1 for Raven, 1 for me, 1 for RD, 1 for Daring. I guess that's about it. I'm just trying to think, who else is in my group?
I mean, there's Twilight, Trixie, I don't know. Did you say Trixie already?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just Twilight. Was the other one you didn't say.
Yeah, I guess everyone. So
Pinky and Rash were there earlier.
Nah, they're not as familiar with me. They don't get key yet. They haven't earned my trust.
You have a feeling that Pinky wouldn't need one.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's 6. Most of the people had already had one. The only person I hadn't given a key to... Wait, I hadn't given the key to Trixie and Glimmer and Daring. I upgrade my bow.
In what way?
What do you mean?
What do you mean you upgrade it? To do what? How
To do more damage.
Oh, okay. So you you just want it to be like, do you want it to, are you trying to get it like magically enchanted, or?
Just do more damage.
Okay, so the best way to do that would be to get it enchanted, to have somebody enchant it.
Okay.
That's usually quite expensive, and also not a lot of people can do it.
Alright, I'll do that another time then.
You could get arrows made that would do more damage. That would be easier and cheaper.
Sure. What arrows do more damage?
Well, what kind of arrows would you want? You could get adamantine arrows, or you could just get like really, really sharp iron arrows that were like specifically sharpened to do more damage. Or you could get a potion that you could put on your arrows that would make them more powerful.
I get...
Or you could get magical
How much
arrows.
adamantine?
How much is adamantium?
Yeah, the arrows.
Well, how many would you want?
I don't know, like 20?
You would need to find quite a good blacksmith to be able to make one. In fact, you figure that in this country, there probably... If there is a blacksmith that could make them, you don't know about them. You've never met them yet. They're quite... It's a quite difficult metal to sculpt.
Alright. Don't worry then. I guess I spend the rest of the morning...
Also, it would probably be somewhere around, like, between, like, 50 to 100 gold per arrow.
Damn. Okay, I guess I look for cheap stuff to fill my house with, like sofas and stuff.
Did you
If
not
that-
get it furnished? I thought you got it furnished. I don't remember.
Let's just say I furnished it with chairs and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's mostly furnished.
Did you not write
It
down?
says... I can't remember. I didn't write it down. Just say it's furnished, but not like super like fancy. It's not like all like crystal and the shit, because I don't care about that.
Okay.
There's like some wooden carved stuff in there. There's like bookshelves with books and stuff like that.
Okay.
Some rugs, some shelves.
I'm pretty sure you bought it furnished.
I'm just gonna say furnished.
I don't remember if you did or not, honestly.
I can't remember. I'm just gonna write
Doesn't matter.
furnished.
You have enough gold that it wouldn't matter anyway.
Okay, how do you spell furnished?
F-U-R-N-I-S.
F-U-R-N.
I.
Yeah, furnished. There you go.
H-E-D.
Yeah, I got it. Alright. Sweet. Alright, so I go give keys to Daring and Trixie and Glimmer.
Alright. I'd say by the time you have keys made and you furnish your house, it's probably been around 6 hours. I mean, it takes a long time to furnish a house.
Mm-hmm.
At around like 11:50, you see Twilight coming running up to you with a book like in her mouth. And she sort of spits it out into her hands because she does have hands, and she says, "Gran, I found it finally."
Well, about time. Right, so what is he?
He's a type of rare fiend.
Okay.
He's a Rakshasa.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I found. Oh, and they're very, very evil.
Alright, that's good to know. They're just evil by nature.
Well, I mean, generally speaking, there's not much written about them in here.
What does it say about them being evil?
It says that it describes their appearance, and it matches perfectly with what you said. It says that they are, generally speaking, basically evil spirits in mortal flesh, is the exact wording it used. And it says that they are a type of fiend, which is like a type of evil creature that RD would fight, like an undead or a demon. It's a fiend.
Good to know, good to know.
I'm sure, knowing that, I could probably find out more about it easier, but it'll still take some time.
Alright.
They're apparently very, very rare.
That's interesting. Alright. Good work. Good work.
It does make sense now why he was such a powerful magic user.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I guess we gotta tell some people. We'll tell, fuck, what are they called? Mary and the bird.
Mary and Dusty.
Because they probably don't know, and they probably still won't believe us, but it's good for them to know. Okay, do you guys want some lunch?
Twilight says, "Oh yes, I'm starving," and then she collapses and falls asleep.
Alright, is she outside my house?
Yes.
Alright, I pick her up and bring her inside and put her on the sofa. Like, kind of like, because she's a horse, so I'm kind of like dragging her.
Yeah, I was about to say, she weighs as much as a horse, so
Yeah.
good luck with that. Make a
I get
quick.
Raven to help me as well. I'm like, Raven, help me get her in.
Raven points to the gigantic structure.
Yeah, but you can't get her in the house.
Yes, he can.
He can fit in the house.
Yeah.
How big is he?
All he has to do is duck down. He can maneuver in a way that he can fit through the door.
Okay, alright, then we go.
I mean, he's big, don't get me wrong. He's a large creature, but so is Orion. And he can fit through like a double door.
Wait, so how tall is he?
He is very tall. He is at least 8 feet tall, at the very least.
Oh, he's about the same height as me then.
You're very tall.
Yeah, I don't know why I made myself so tall. I'm 7'4", so he's just a bit bigger than me.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know why did I make myself so tall?
He's probably between 8 and 10 feet tall. Like, he is a large creature.
Alright, yeah, I tell him to come inside and put her on the sofa.
Okay, he does that very easily. He has a strength of like a ridiculous amount, so it doesn't matter.
Hey, did darts, like, are they a thing?
Or what?
Dartboards.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a dartboard in my house, just to let you know. And a pool table. I invented a pool table and put it in.
They don't have pool tables. They do have darts.
I invented it.
Roll D100.
Okay, what do I have to get to...
I'll tell you after you roll.
81.
Well, you needed a 5 or less to have the.
Well, that's dumb.
You needed a 5 or less to have the idea.
Alright, Alright, I start cooking... Who do I have around? It's me, Raven...
Oh, everybody's there right now.
Everyone's chilling at my house. Sweet. It's party going on.
You said specifically to meet up at 12.
I start cooking lunch and let them discuss stuff.
Okay. Twilight's asleep.
Alright. Should I roll for how good I cook?
Oh, sure. What would that be? That's not a skill, I'm guessing.
No, would it be sleight of hand? Because that seems more...
Yeah, I mean, it would be that or survival, one of the two.
I mean, they're both the same plus for me, so... 18. It's an alright lunch.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, Alright, so I cook her on lunch, bring it on, we're all sitting down, we're all eating. And I'm like, okay, so we know what he is, and he's in a forest somewhere.
Right now, I mean, that was hours ago. He could, I mean,
Yeah.
and we know he has the ability to cast plane shift. He could be anywhere.
That is going to be problematic. Is there any way to, like, you know your magic, cancel out magic spell?
Yes?
Would that stop him from teleporting?
Yes. In fact,
So
I can
if-
cast it on another creature if I can touch them. Twilight's not saying this. Glimmer explains this because she knows the spell very well as well.
Alright, so if we go to him, do that to him. Why didn't you mention this earlier? Oh yeah, had you not learned it?
Because the DM didn't read the spell description until today.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright, because that would have been much handier for the first encounter.
I thought it was a sphere. I didn't realize it was a self spell.
Okay,
I read the spell before today. I just misread one line of it that was very important.
Okay, so we can put that on him, and then we're gonna have to take him down very quickly.
I mean, he can probably only cast plane shift once per day. So if we got him after he cast that, it would probably be pretty easy to beat him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know when he uses it?
I mean, that's a fair point.
And how would we know where he would end up?
Well, we wouldn't know where he would end up, but we have people here who can use the same spell. I mean, we could easily chase after him.
Okay.
But we would have to know where he was going.
Yeah, that's the only issue. Alright.
Why do you think the bird would lie? Glimmer says. I can't... That's the one thing that's bothering me. Well, I mean, he seemed smart.
What did the bird lie about? I wasn't paying attention.
About Tom. About... Why would he say...
He could just be brainwashed. He could... That's what he's been told to... That's what he's been told.
Maybe.
Because he is a familiar of Mary. So, you know, what Mary believes is what he believes as well.
That's not necessarily true. It's they would feel the same feelings, like emotions or pain, but they wouldn't think the same thoughts.
Yeah, I know. I mean, not of course, not thinking the same. I mean, like they've been around the same person for basically their whole life.
Yes.
That's what I was getting at. So they're probably... It's probably been what Tom has told them their whole life, so that's what they've only known to think.
But did he lie? I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I assume so.
But everything he said we confirm... I don't know. Maybe he was lying.
It's probably all what Tom's told him, so...
Yeah.
He might see it as the truth.
That's a good point. Maybe he's smarter than we think and he's just trying to trick us.
Maybe. I suppose we should talk to them soon. And tell them about how... Because they might not even know Tom is a shapeshifter. They might not know he's a... what is he called?
Rakshasa.
He might be... They probably don't know he's a Rakshasa, whatever that is.
Rakshasa.
Rakshasa.
Shasa.
Shaza.
Rakshasa.
Shaza.
Sha-sa.
Shaza. Shazza.
Rakshasa.
Rakshasa. Shaz...
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Shaza. Shaza. Shaza? I don't know. Whatever that is. We might not even know, so... Should we? It's up to you guys whether we tell them or not. But
I don't mind telling them.
by the way, I have this idea for a pool table.
No, you don't.
By the way, you know that guitar I took from Trixie?
I don't think you still have it. I am almost positive that you gave it back to her.
No, I didn't give it back to her.
Well, it ain't in your character sheet.
Remember last time? I haven't written anything. It was like after it. I made a roll for like whether I have it or not, and you were like, yeah, you have it.
All right.
I do 100% have it.
Okay.
Because I remember having that conversation with you.
Okay.
It wasn't in text. It was.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. Where are you going with this?
I'm just gonna go around the corner and whip it out and just start playing it. Because I've been practicing it behind the scenes.
Alright. You've been practicing?
Yeah.
How much have you been practicing?
Just occasionally when I'm like, like when I have time around, I'll just play it for a bit.
Make 2d20 rolls.
2d20? How come?
To see how good your practicing got you.
What, do I add it together?
No, you're just rolling straight 2 d20 rolls and not adding anything to them, just straight up d20s.
16 and a 14.
That's pretty good.
It's not too shabby.
You can play one song, but nothing crazy, only like a very simple song.
Oh man.
I mean, starting out with an instrument that is literally from another plane of existence that you've never had a lesson in and have no idea how it works, that's pretty generous.
Okay, have you heard The Passenger, by the way?
Maybe? I don't know.
Alright, well, his song Staring at the Stars, I changed that song's lyrics to be relevant in our world, and it's that. And I'm like, hey guys, sorry Trixie, I kind of borrowed your guitar. And I've learnt something, if you don't mind.
She definitely seems like she minds.
I cloned it, don't worry. I made another one. I'll make another one. It's just here because you can't carry it on you, because you don't have anywhere to put it at the moment. Anyway. I'm gonna stop playing. Right. How much time do you reckon I've had? Were you saying that morning I started work on... Okay, so I don't come out with it. I start making my own one, like, just off of what it looks like.
That will take much longer.
How much longer do you reckon?
Literally months.
It doesn't take months to make a guitar.
From another dimension? Yes, it does.
Well, no, I don't think it would. I mean, it's just a wooden box with strings, which can be tuned.
It's an electric guitar.
It's an electric guitar. You didn't say that. You just said guitar. I thought it was just a normal guitar.
I think it was an electric guitar.
I'm pretty sure
it was from another dimension.
Yeah. You just said a guitar from another dimension. You didn't say it was electric. I've been misled. You've lied to me.
Maybe I'm just remembering wrong. gonna have to wrap up the session here in a second. Is there anything you want to do before we end it?
Nah. Oh, how come?
Because I got stuff to do.
Man, rude.
I mean, we've gone for a total of like 4 hours.
No, it's only been like 2 hours.
For this part.
This part, it's not even been 2 hours. And the last session was just an hour. So 3 hours.
But there was also an hour of setup.
True. Fair enough.
By the way, I am going to... You're using Trixie's guitar in front of her again.
No, I told you I didn't do that.
Why?
Because I wanted to make one and then give hers back. Hello?
I was just looking up a spell for her to cast on you since you were using her guitar.
I'm not though.
Yeah, well... She was gonna cast Force Cage on you, but... It's a magic cage that traps anyone and you can't teleport out of unless you succeed a charisma saving throw.
Good thing I didn't then.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Well then.
Is there anything you want to do before we end the session off?
No, just leave it us like making plans to get Tom.
Well.
I think I've got them now.
Okay, well, you gather everyone up and you're sort of talking strategies.
I mean, we were all... You said... Didn't you say we were all in my house anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're all sort of talking strategies. And Glimmer's sort of reading through this book that Twilight brought to you guys. And as she is, she's sort of like flipping through it from the beginning to the end. And as she does, she says, guys, there's a thing Twilight left out here. I don't know if she missed it or just didn't read this far, but it says that Rakshasas from the 9 Hells, they're immortal.
Well, that would have been good to know.
And that's where we're gonna end.
Well then. Guess we've got to lock me away forever. Damn.
I mean, to be fair, most things that are immortal can still be killed in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
At least in D&D. I always like to end it on some form of cliffhanger if I can.
Fair enough, fair enough. Cool. Cool.
I was a bit more curious to see what you were going to do with Fred, but...
Fred?
The man who got eaten by a kraken.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot about Fred.
I know you did.
Fuck, where is he?
I rolled 5 natural ones today.
Good job, man. That's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad, yeah. I did roll a lot, though. Anyway, sorry for the break in the middle of the session, everybody. Yeah. Well, so what are your thoughts? Things you didn't like, things you did like, things you're looking forward to in the future?
I disliked how long it took for us to figure out what Tom was.
Well, that's what happens when you can't roll above a 6. Also, the DC, by the way, if you were curious, 19.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man. Fair enough. I liked the bit when we trap. Oh yeah, talking to the bird and then trapping him in that weird thing I liked. The dimension thing.
Oh, if you want to know why Luna was scolding the guard that brought the stuffed animal?
Oh yeah.
It was her stuffed animal.
Oh. Alright then. How old is Luna?
Older than you, for sure.
How much older?
Thousands of years older?
Fuck. How old does she look? Does she look that old?
No. She looks about early. Actually, yeah, she looks about late 20s.
Fair enough.
I mean,
and she's a horse,
really,
right?
It's really hard to tell because she's like a form of centaur. So it's like. But I mean, if you had to put a number to it.
She's a horsewoman that's thousands of years old.
An elf horsewoman with wings, yes.
How is she an elf horsewoman? Did an elf fuck a horse?
She's got dark blue skin.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Did you say did an elf fuck a horse?
Yeah.
I mean, probably.
That is disgusting.
I mean, hey, man, it's D&D. Druids can be horses and still be people.
Still a bit messed up.
Oh, yeah, it's really messed up. But is it bestiality if the animal is a human?
Yeah, if the human is an animal. Like, turning
Yeah,
one
I would say it was
in animal
still,
form.
yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Anyway, what do you think you'll do in the future?
No idea.
What do you
Might
think
be a while
about
to our
Tom?
next session. That's interesting. I didn't know he was going to be another bloke.
I was curious to see how long it would take you to realize. Because
It's going to take you
technically,
longer than expected.
well, technically it was possible since the very first time you met him. For
Really?
you to
How?
realize.
How come?
Because it's an illusion that he puts on.
Oh, so I could have saw through his illusion.
Yes. I mean, it's quite difficult to do it.
I mean, like, how would I even have known?
Yeah,
So, like,
exactly. That's the point. Is you wouldn't have known to look through the illusion because you wouldn't have known it was an illusion.
Fair enough.
You were more concerned about the fact that he was recruiting people into a secret organization.
Yeah. Why was he training them up to kill them? I mean, that was a bit weird.
You're not sure. Maybe they keep their training after death. You don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he just needed to make it look more realistic so that they wouldn't just go down there and see a murder pit and be like, you know, on second thought, I'm gonna say no.
Fair enough.
Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream off here. Thanks
All
for
right.
watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you the next time. Bye-bye.